Hi, Limit Break Overdrive with another Path of Exile video. In this one, I want to talk about my first impression on the Crucible League. So far, I feel the league's been underwhelming reward-wise, like, they dropped nothing. So, even after the recent nerf to monster strength, because they did that this morning, my time, I believe, league mechanic is still not good enough to be worth doing in my opinion. I mean, monsters, they barely drop anything. Like, nothing. I got one Geode, otherwise it's just like maybe a Wisdom Scroll. And the trees on the weapons, they can be strong. They can enable like cool builds, but for the most part are kind of bad. Like, usually the first node, usually a lot of times, many times, the first node is just bricking your build. And that's not good. For example, I play Bone Shatter with physical damage, and most of the times, like 75% of the time, the first node is like LE damage or Fizz converted to LE damage, and I don't want that. So I just throw the base away and hope to get a new one. That's kind of bad. Or maybe you get one or two good nodes, so it's still something, but nothing great. So I know you're supposed to merge trees, but I mean, until you get like level 83 or 86 item bases, you're not gonna do that. The geodes are so rare, you're not gonna waste them on low level items, so it's not something you want to do like until endgame. I mean, during the campaign it was fine, it was helping get slightly stronger, but apart from that, I mean, it's not that good to do. And these are the two main things I wish that were changed for this league mechanic. First, the loot. That's easy, just make the monster drop shit. That's kind of it. That's what everybody wants, and that would make the league mechanic more enticing to do. Like, if you know they're never gonna drop anything, you just hope to get a good 3 and then not get killed because the monsters are overtuned, or you do so little experience for the 3 that it's easy and it's boring. And the 3s, the way it's done right now, I feel it has to change for the league to feel good. Worst part is that the trees are completely hidden when you drop a base. Like, you pick up, in my case, I need Flesh Rippers for the crit chance. I like the simplicity, so I want Flesh Rippers. I drop a Flesh Ripper. I don't see the tree. I unveil it. Oh, LE damage. I just ditched the weapon over and over again. Or, oh, this is a physical damage weapon, but all the nodes after this one are shit, so I don't want the weapon. So in my opinion, if they were making the weapons drop with the first node already revealed, like no XP on it, just you know what it is, it would be way better. You could just decide to, okay, I'm gonna get XP, unveil the rest of the 3, because this is physical damage and I want fizz damage. Or you say, nah, I don't want it, and you just don't bother, so you save time. And every time you do the league mechanic, then you have the potential to get something you want, so that would be better. Or give us the possibility to just reroll trees. Like, let's say I get a level 86 Flesh Ripper and I have tier 1 Fizz damage on it, and I managed to craft some good shit to upgrade my gear. So I have, I don't know, a 700 physical DPS axe. I unveil the tree, it bricks my build. Wow, I can't use it. That's great. I have to find another base. Or I could just reroll the tree until I get something usable. That would be better. So these are the two ways I thought about. I mean, I'm not a game dev. There might be other ways, maybe you guys have other ideas too. So, I mean, let me know down in the comment what your ideas are. Maybe you guys have great ideas. And another small thing is give us a dedicated item slot for Crucible, because a two-handed axe takes a shit ton of space in my inventory, so I bring less loot to vendor for currency, so overall over time I get less currency, because I want to get the best possible trees, or I just don't do it and don't do the league mechanics. So I'm basically playing standard, and I don't like that. If the league doesn't change, I don't think I'm going to be playing 2 weeks, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks stops, and I'm going to stop. It's not enticing. Even Harvest, this was a crafting league as well, and Harvest was better, and you could use it all the way through endgame, because you had to craft now to craft in the map on any piece of gear, not just items and shield. So it was better to use. that is just, oh, alright, I'm gonna wait until I have an endgame weapon, an endgame base rather, and once I get a 3, then I craft a weapon on that. It's underwhelming. I was pretty excited because I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna get a good 3. I'm gonna merge, get a good 3, and then I'm gonna pick up other bases, for example, a claw, because I want to play a raider, for example. Then once I get a good claw or two-handed sword, oh, this would be good for cleave, then let me play cleave while the background video lags. Wow. So these are my thoughts, these are my 2 cents. So again, let me know down in the comments what you think of the league. You think it could be salvaged into a good league? You think it's just they can't do anything with it and we just have to wait until next league? Give me your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.